Manitowok. Bum bum bum. My nemesis. Long harvest. I'm gonna pop this top. We're gonna take this apart, make sure it's clean, make sure there's no reason it should be long harvesting other than a bad freaking harvest valve. Please no. Let's get into it. Just shooting from the hip. Look at that. That's not in. And the track, the water track's not in all the way. That itself could be causing the problem. We're not creating a proper sheet of ice. Therefore, it doesn't. Okay, so this actually is a pretty clean ice machine. Pretty clean ice machine. Now we're gonna make sure this is mounted tight, proper. That'll create a proper waterfall. The other thing we're gonna check is, look at how close that is. That is, I feel like that is way too close. So this is, don't let this fool you, this is bagged ice from somewhere else. Right? So this is not the ice that they're making. They're not making any ice. And I hope it's just because this is too close. I'm not gonna change anything yet. I'm gonna tighten these up. I'm gonna run an ice load. I'm gonna watch it run, see what it does, see what it makes, and then we'll adjust accordingly. All right, so we just turned it on. And it's funny, you could actually go through, I always talk about sequence of operations is super important of knowing how great is this. So, boom, we're in a water purge. Then we're gonna get an equalize. Okay, so water pumps on. Inlet valves off, off, off. Here you go. So we should go through our water purge and our equalize and our refrigeration startup, and then we should get our water valve to open up. Okay, so you hear that? That's the compressor. They've done its equalize. If you also, let's see if we should be able to go to here, service, real-time data. Interesting. So you can come into the service. We're in a pre-chill. But what's up with that? Because if you look on a pre-chill, our water pumps off, our harvest valve's off, our water inlet valve should be on. Our solenoid should be on, our compressor should be on. Boom, boom, boom. Now it says it went to freeze, but I got no compressor. And to be honest, yeah, I do have water now. Boy, I didn't hear it. It snuck in on it. So I think we've just got an issue. Hopefully, we've just got an issue that our compressor won't start when we start components or the like. Look, these guys are the best, man. I show up, and you know it can be funny about eating at places you serve, and I generally don't eat at places I serve, but culturally they just won't let me. These guys are like, they're the best, man. All right, look, it's time to get up here. Look at there. Hello, potential relay. So there's why your compressor won't start. I'm curious, I'm going to unplug the unit so I can really dig in and see, but potential relay is clearly shot, so that's not providing proper power to our compressor, which smells crispy. Okay, so change of plans. I don't like doing this, but this is going to get them up and running. My potential relay isn't going to do it. This is, and this is not an original idea of mine, so I can't take credit for it, but a friend of mine told me hard start kits doubled up on the run capacitor. then I removed the jumper from my bottom right, which is my start potential relay, to there. So now there is no start capacitor in play. But how this works is it energizes it, and then once it senses that it's running on thermal, it separates and just gets out of the way and drops out. So when we fire up, okay, drop our lamp draw here. And if that theory is correct, which does make sense, and this will keep them up and running while I order that potential relay. I don't want to leave that on there. I want the official good start components on there, because unofficial start components will short life a freaking compressor. I don't like that this is making ice. Oh, well, we're not in making ice. Hang on. Service. Real-time data. Time and temps. Yeah, we're in a water purge. Stand by. Okay, now we're about to go equalize. Go. So we're pulling 10 amps, so I need to see what we're supposed to be pulling. That seems like a lot for this guy. Seems like a lot for this guy, but we're up and running. Let's watch it make ice. So we're in a freeze. In a freeze, water pump should be on. Did not. Got something up with the water pump, the fact that they don't delineate between a pre-chill and a freeze as far as the water pump goes. So it didn't say we were in a pre-chill, it said we were in a freeze. The water pump's now on. We're gonna make ice now, man. Alright, we just started the harvest. We're gonna wait for the money shot, baby. So the harvest means that the thickness probe, which is actually a microphone, got close enough to the ice. So now it's pumping a little bit of air behind it. Harvest valve reversed, pumping hot gas through the coil now. And in a moment, that sheet of ice should fall down. This is a magnet, here it comes. Bang, baby. And then it recognized when the magnet came off and went back, and now it starts over. We could make that a little thicker of a cube. In order to make it a little thicker of a cube, you take that 5/16, which is just a spacer, right? And I turned it one screw side, right? So I took this side and I moved it to the top.